I recently got the Z900 at the beginning of the season, and the reason I got it was because being on a sport bike all the time, you don't really get to travel as much. I mean, you can. I've done it. I've done a 500-mile day on a sport bike, but I promise you, it's not fun. So I really wanted something more fun and something more chill that I could really enjoy the road on and not just be concerned with go, 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 fast, fast, fast. Of course, with that came, I want to do more touring again. So when I saw these ProBlaze SaddleBags, I was like, man, this is something for me. Typically when you think of saddlebags, you think of, oh, big, clunky sport touring bike, you know, not sexy, not sleek. But I like to beg to differ here. These are very sleek on this bike. I think they look really, really good. I'm a huge fan of the way they look. But the best thing is that these guys have developed an ingenious latching system. So I can take these on a road trip with me, and then all of this comes off. So this support bar here actually comes right out, this unclips, and everything comes apart. So I can take all of that off when I get to my destination, leave it in the hotel room, and then go rip in the mountains, and no one would ever know I had saddlebags on this thing. So for me, I thought that was pretty cool because I can modify this bike to my needs and travel with it, but then when I want to have fun, I can leave all that behind and travel and ride with it in the mountains. Speaking of riding with these though, you would think they would be a little off balance or heavy and you would feel it on the bike. Well, these are specifically designed with aerodynamics in mind, of course, as most saddlebags are, but these specifically are so light and they just mold well with the machine. And quite frankly, I filled these up to the brim and I had liquid and glass in there. Like, I wanted to get it as heavy as I could to see what it would feel like on this bike. I'll be honest, I didn't feel anything. I could not tell that I had saddlebags on this bike, and I was in the mountains and the twisties on my trip for I think 3 or 4 hours straight. Nothing. It felt great. So that's really important to me because I'm skittish. I don't even like taking people too up. So not feeling this back here, it was pretty cool. So these are each 15 liters. They do unzip for another 5 for a total of 20 liters capacity. So, I mean, this is pretty substantial amount here. You know, when I unzip it here, that's a good bit. I packed for 4 days, had no issues fitting everything. Granted, it is summertime, but yeah, not too bad. So I have done my first official maiden voyage on the Z900 with the sw-motech saddlebags, and I loved it. So I am going to be putting these on, and it's super easy. These are the support bars that snap into place. Okay. Just like that, all good. And then these are my saddlebags, which I have filled with all the heavy stuff. And they slide right up on in here, just like that. They lock into place on those bars, and then they clip in so that they don't fly off. And voila! We're ready to roll.
So these bags are made from a very durable, highly UV resistant ballistic nylon with a water resistant interior coating. They also do come with 2 liners, so if you know you're going to be traveling through some wet weather, you can pack those in there with you or already put your stuff in there.
Another thing I would like to mention is you see my aquapravage pipe is really low here. It does not actually affect the saddlebags. They do get a little bit hot, but they are retardant to the heat, so they will not be damaged. That is definitely something that they thought of There is an option for these saddlebags, which is called the H option. If you have a very high pipe, you can opt for that, and that will secure you against any damage from your pipe. But as you can see, mine is pretty close here, and I've not had any issues. So I'd say we're good there. So I'd like to say that unlike hard saddlebags that lock into a bike with an actual physical lock, these do not, obviously. They are a more temporary solution, a really quick and easy install, something really simple for someone that uses it once in a while or on long weekend trips like I do. So for me, this is a perfect way to go. And here comes the rain, so that means I'm out. Peace.